Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel for my returning subscribers, and welcome if you're new. All right, you guys, I just wanted to hop in really quick because I had a message this morning when I woke up, and then the message came early, and I was asleep, right? And I kept, I kept hearing cord, cut the cord, cut the cord, cut the cord, and I was like, cut the cord, and I think when I'm like, what does that mean? So I'm looking up cord cutting to figure it out. And cord cutting is something that it's a ritual, right? It's like some type of ritual that a lot of people use to release certain things that no longer serve them. So that's why this morning, if you are subscribed to my channel and you have your notifications turned on, I posted in my community tab about there was a link that I posted for a video for anyone who had been struggling to release a soul tie or just releasing anything toxic in your life, certain toxic cycles that you keep repeating so that you can get it out. You can fully disconnect from the situation. Because I know a lot of us have struggled through those types of things. I know myself personally, I struggled with that at one point in time, and I was able to get rid of it. And that's the thing, when you're dealing with other people, negative entities and negative attachments are a real thing. So we have to be careful with not only who we allow within our energy, but who we share energy with on a physical, spiritual, and sexual level. So, beware of people who are highly toxic. And when I say highly toxic, I mean like the person is just extremely selfish. The person, all they care about is the physical, money and things of that nature. Hi, official. Like you just have to be aware of, the people that you engage with, because you never know what type of negative entities are attached to that person. And so when you exchange bodily energies with people, you pick up that type of thing. So when you try to break that cycle off, like let's say you try to break it off with that person, sometimes it's a lot harder than just ending it and saying, oh, well, we're broken up now, because you're still thinking about the person. You just seeing the person is a trigger for you, that type of thing, Yes, I actually just went live, so but that was one of the things that I wanted to talk about, because I know a lot of people struggle with it, letting things, releasing things that no longer serve you and getting rid of it, because it's like and the thing is, we typically know how to cut those types of ties, but memories, like you hanging on to the memory of what could have been, sometimes blocks you from doing what you know is the right thing to do. So if you really call yourself ending things or breaking it off, then go ahead and delete the person's phone number, delete pictures, anything that's going to trigger you when it comes to that person. Just get rid of it, because that's going to help you cut that tie, cut that cord with that person. So you're not still reminiscing and thinking about, oh, I remember these good times, and and then you end up backtracking because you're still connected, because you haven't actually cut that cord, right? And this is, one of the rituals that she was talking about was where you write out everything that happened, how it made you feel, and then you burn that paper. You burn it, because it's a releasing ceremony, and you take like a spiritual bath and this type of thing, and you do meditation and grounding work before you start going into that cord cutting session, and telling yourself that you are worthy of love, and moving forward, you're going to let go of anything that crosses your boundaries, anything that is low vibrational, and telling yourself that as you're burning all of those things, all of those feelings, Great. I hope let me know how it works out for you, official J, because it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. like I said, I've been there before, so I can totally attest to you guys that it works. Writing it out, burning that paper, getting rid of the ashes. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Take a spiritual bath, like if you have a mixture of certain things to put in there to help cleanse you of that person's energetic field. And I personally recommend, I highly recommend, because it worked for me, doing a detox. Like if you have to go through, once you go through a breakup, anybody that you shared like sexual energy with, it's better to detox. To do, and I mean, because most of the viewers on my channel are women, I would highly suggest doing like a feminine wash or a yoni steam or something like that. Something to get this person out of your system. Yes, there will always be a connection because of that experience, but you don't have to dwell on that connection. Once you say you're done, it's all about the intention. And once you set the intention, then you have to follow through and say, I'm done with this. I no longer want this toxicity in my life. I've learned whatever karmic lessons I've needed to learn in this experience, and I'm releasing this person and the situation back to the universe. Ooh, I don't, Official J. That's that's actually not something that I have experience with. Is like portals and stuff like that. Now, I have heard from psychics. I have heard this from a very well-known psychic that that mirrors open up portals. So if you leave mirrors like out, like you don't want to have mirrors in your bedroom, like when you sleep and stuff like that, they open up portals and stuff of that nature. So just be careful with that. But I wanted to share that because I was getting the message this morning, and it's not just with relationships, but any type of toxic connection you have, you need to cut that off. You need to remove yourself. This is why when you're dealing with like narcissistic, let me move my iPad, you guys. When you're dealing with like narcissistic people, they tell you when you're dealing with a narcissist, the best way to deal with that situation is to go no contact, because the more you're in contact, texting the person, seeing the person, you're constantly giving the narcissist an opportunity to get his foot in the door. It's like a negative attachment. You keep opening up that window, they're going to come in. So you have to cut it off. If you don't want it, you've got to cut it off, remove yourself. Sometimes it may require you relocating, and people will be like, well, what if we live in the same apartment building? Okay, so then save up your money, get your finances together, and go apartment shopping. It's time to move. Like, if we really want to change something, we will find a way. You know that saying, where there's a will, there's a way? You can do it if you really want to do it. Especially for those who have kids. Like, if you have children with somebody that you have a past connection with and you really don't want to revisit that relationship again, you have to treat that person as business. It has to be strictly business. This person asking, so how are you doing? Are you dating now? Are you seeing anybody now? I'm sorry, are you wanting to speak to one of the children? Is that why you called? Because if it's not, then I have nothing further to say. Right? Because you're letting that person know that you are dead serious about setting a boundary, and it's not to be crossed. But you have to set that boundary if you really want to get rid of the toxicity, if you want to put an end to it and nip it in the bud. But yes, Official J, to answer your question, yes, I'm open for readings. If somebody wants a reading, I will do one. Typically, I do charge my readings because I don't do free readings. Because a lot of people had taken advantage of that when I first started my channel. But if you're here tonight because this was just a chat session and you'd like a reading, I will definitely do it for you. Okay. You can drop your question. You can drop your question, love. many people are in the live stream. I keep seeing like toggling between 1 and 2 people. Let's see. I'm gonna move my incense holder out of the way. So what messages do you have for official Jade? What does she need to be aware of? For the next 2 weeks, what does she need to be aware of? What's coming in? What can she expect for the next 2 weeks, Spirit? Show me the messages. Hey, Queen. Whoa. Okay. A disconnect. 2 of Cups flew out, but it flew out in the reversal. So you may be cutting ties with someone. I don't know if this could be a family member, a close friend, but somebody that you have a strong connection with, official J. You may be cutting ties with this person, just so you know. Or you may need to cut ties. That could be Spirit's warning, like, hey, you're going to have to cut ties. Let's see. 9 of Pentacles. Once you do, you'll be able to be fully independent and move forward in an independent energy and be more abundant. Once you cut ties with whomever this individual or situation is, could be a situation. Knave of Coins. Page of Pentacles. There's going to be an opportunity for a new start. Could be a new job opportunity with the Page of Pentacles. A new career path. Or a new love interest. The Magician. The Magician is about manifesting. So whatever it is that you're working to manifest, Spirit wants you to know within the next 2 weeks, you're going to have the opportunity to manifest whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest. Magician with the Page of Coins. Ooh. The High Priestess is here. Spirit says trust your gut in this situation. Whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, trust your gut. Official J, trust your gut. Because it has the potential to turn out very well for you. Queen Love, if anybody else wants a reading, I will take 2 more people for free, but anybody else will need to donate because the plan was not to be here all night. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. You may seem a little bit distant or aloof this week. You may come across in that energy, official J, simply because you may have a lot going on. You may have a lot going on for the next 2 weeks. It's already August the 1st, so let's see. Yeah, 10 of Swords. You may seem a little distant. Or you may, well, here's another message. Tell me where it's going. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a love situation. I don't know if you're still dealing with whoever this person is that you were in a relationship with. But if not, it's coming to an end. Spirit wants you to know. Oh wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. Congratulations on the baby. I definitely am sending you lots of healing. For sure. I don't know if you're a Gemini, because this is Gemini energy. The Lovers is here. But with the 10 of Swords, be careful with someone that you thought was in your corner, because with the 4 of Cups, this person may be distancing themselves. And this could be because this person is not as loyal as they seem to be. Yeah. If you have a close friend or family member that kind of seems distant in the next 2 weeks, you may end up cutting this person off or those people off because they're two-faced, quite frankly. Whoever this is who's distancing themselves, it could be a lover, could be an intimate partner, but if not, this could be a close friend or a family member, somebody that you're distancing yourself from because the person is not, they're not really as loyal as they pretend to be. The Ace of Wands is here, so that tells me there's going to be a new opportunity. an opportunity for something new to come in, whatever that may be. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this could be in finances. So there could be an opportunity for you in the material world. You may be approved for something. If you've applied for some type of assistance, you may get good news with that. Spirit wants you to be patient. It's worth it. If you've applied, just be patient. It's worth the wait. We have the Fool. You may have to end up having to take a leap of faith. Yeah. The Fool is here. So this is about a new journey. It looks like they may. There's going to be a decision made in regards to money. There's going to be a decision made in regards to money. With the Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles, that's about abundance. Materialistically. Knight of Swords. There may be a quick decision. You may get communication from someone about about making a decision to give you some type of income, like I said, or an approval for something. Whoever they are, it's somebody that you know. Yep, and it's work related because the Three of Pentacles is here on the bottom of the deck. It's work related. So if you haven't received some type of income, just know that you may receive a message from whoever you work with, whoever your employer is. They may send you something, or if you've applied for some type of assistance, it may go through, because the Fool is about having hope. Have faith and have hope, of course. Pray about your situation, but know that a decision is going to be made. It's going to be made. It's going to take some time with the Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, with the Ace of Wands, there's going to be a new opportunity for blessings to come in, because the Ten of Pentacles is about a financial blessing. It's a material blessing. And I feel like it's money coming towards you. And I feel like whoever it is, they're going to let you know. You may receive a message, and it's going to come quick. So make sure that you check your email, check your spam, because sometimes people will send messages or emails and we don't get it until last minute. So, or they call from a weird number or something like that. But you may be receiving a message from somebody, an employer, I'm feeling like, about money, or an agency if you've applied for something. So keep your phone turned on. Because you probably are sleeping a lot, especially with being pregnant. So if you sleep a lot you sleep a lot or what have you, make sure you keep your phone on. Because it looks like things are going to get better. But be aware of who's around you, because some people pretend like they're there to support you, but really they gossip and they're just nosy. So, yeah. But that's for the next 2 weeks. That's looking in for the next 2 weeks. Also, I'm getting that your health, it looks like your health may possibly improve and get better. So, like I said, sending you love, healing, blessings your way. You're welcome. You're most welcome. If you're not taking vitamin C, I highly recommend it, as well as supplements like multivitamins. I know you probably take prenatals that have vitamin D, vitamin D3, and B vitamins. It's going to help your immune system. You're most welcome, love. Great, great. Yeah. Eating things that are high in vitamin C. Yeah, great, great, wonderful. Anything that's going to help your immune system fight it. Of course, Queen. You sure can. Thank you for posting the link too. Because people be like, where are the links? If you're watching a live stream and you like to book a personal reading, I have done some price alterations on my website, so you can go there and look. I also have some discount codes. I actually cut down on my shadow work reading. So, Let's see. Let's see, Queen. Let's see. Let's see. What's coming to you? What's coming in for Queen? So shadow work readings are well worth it. If you book a shadow work reading with me, just know that I'm gonna hold you accountable for doing the work that needs to be done. No excuses. And you'll have weekly assignments too, just to check in on your progress. Let's see. For universal messages do you have for Queen? What is coming in for her this fall? If y'all are wondering why it looks weird, because I took the backdrop. I removed the backdrop from back here because it just looked old, and I needed to change things up a bit, you know? Like, I just need to change stuff up a bit. Let's see. Ooh. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. So it looks like there's going to be some success here, Queen. Going towards the fall, you're going to be successful in something, and it could be something that's going to bring you some money. It is actually, when you book a reading, it's actually a pre-recorded video. It's actually, if you book a personal reading with me, I do your reading, like I record it, and then I send you the unlisted YouTube link so you can go and watch it. So it's only available to you and whomever you choose to share it with. Spirit, what messages do you have for Queen going into the fall? Ooh, a King of Pentacles. I feel like it's because you're currently in the King of Pentacle energies that it's going to pay off. Girl, no. Moving is not something that's just easily done. I would like to move, but I want to move somewhere that is still closer to where I work. That's fine, love. Let me know. Just DM me and let me know. I mean, you're one of my moderators, so I can work something out for you. King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. And you're always here. You're always consistent, so I appreciate you. 3 of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of growth for you going into the fall. And we have the Hangman. Now, Spirit wants you with the Hangman, because this is major arcana. Spirit's wanting you to be aware of being stuck. Clarify the Hangman, Spirit. I feel like stuck in a certain way of doing things. Yeah, King of Wands. Be determined to move forward. Don't allow negative thoughts and things to hold you back. Self-sabotage is what I'm hearing. Self-sabotage to keep you from moving forward, doing the things that you want to do. A lot of times we are our own worst critic. We think the worst of whatever it is we're doing. And we perceive, for whatever reason, that other people are like, you know, judging whatever we're doing. When it's really us. It's really us. Yeah, Spirit says be determined to move forward. If you want growth and you want expansion, it's funny how the 3 of Wands is next to the 3 of Wands is next to the Hangman. The Lovers is here. Yeah, if you're passionate about something and you feel divinely guided towards that particular thing with the Lovers, it's like whatever you set your intention on, because the Lovers is also about contracts and ties. Whatever your soul feels connected to doing, or whatever you feel like it's your calling to do, Spirit says be determined to do it and don't let anything stop you. You're the Empress. You're in charge. But there's going to be growth, it looks like. And it looks like financially things may fall into place for you too. Anything? Yeah. The world, there may be some travel involved going into the fall. I don't know if you might be moving or planning on moving. But Spirit is saying focus on moving forward. The 2 of Wands is here on the bottom of the deck. Focus on making plans going forward. We're going into the last half of this year. It's crazy how fast 2021 has flown by. The Star. Yeah, Spirit says to stay positive because dreams do come true. Dreams do come true. It's all about the intention. Set your intention. I'm super excited because I just ordered a Shadow Work Oracle deck and I'm just super excited. Like, I know it's going to be such a blessing to a lot of people because I'm really going to get into it. Let's see. Tell me more. The world came up. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to be time for you to start something new. Like something that's going to actually bring you money. And also for you to be in a more stable environment. It's going to be a new opportunity for you to have a stable environment and a new opportunity for you to make money. So that's going to come up too in the next few months. Justice is being served. Spirit wants you to know that whomever has wronged you in any type of way, whoever that is, family members, non-family members, so-called friends, it's all going to balance out because it's the law of karma. It's the law of the universe. What goes around comes right back around, and we don't have to step in. Sometimes we feel like we need to interfere. Sometimes we need to feel like we want to, take matters into our own hands. Spirit said don't, because it's going to take care of itself. The trash will take itself out, basically. Trash takes itself out. Y'all. So I got this peach tea. And I don't like it. It tastes weird. King of Cups. Yeah, Spirit wants you to know that you're going to have a lot of love and support here too. So, whenever you have those moments, Queen. Whenever you have those moments where you kind of feel like you start to kind of struggle and like lose hope and faith in the plan, just know that not only is your spirit team supporting you, your guardian angels, right? And God Almighty himself, but you have a support system of people who are cheering in your corner. I'm one of those people. So, just know when we have temperance, Spirit's saying it's all about divine timing. All about divine timing. And to be patient. Be patient. But yes, with the justice and the karma, Spirit wants you to know that vengeance is mine. That's what the Bible says. Vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord. Isn't that what it says? Vengeance is mine. So there's no reason for us to try to intervene when we feel that we've been wronged in any type of way. Because what goes around comes right back around. That's what it says. You're welcome, love. Now I might be tearing that whole scripture up, but that's what I remember. So that's what we going with that. Okay. Let's see, Spirit. Is there any advice in regards to love and relationships that she needs to be aware of? Jasmine. Feelings. Don't forget to pick up your feelings. Yep, Spirit says don't forget to pick up your feelings. When you start feeling some type of way, don't let them do it. Don't let the devil do it. And if somebody comes to you feeling some type of way, don't let nope, we're not going to entertain it. Paradise. Feelings of bliss and delight. We love messages for Queen Spirit. Let's see. Ooh, got it. Your connection is being spiritually guided. So Spirit wants you to know that there's going to come a connection, Queen, that is going to feel like a blessing. It's going to feel like a blessing because you've grieved so much in a lot of connections. You grieved, you felt a loss. You feel like it's never going to happen, but Spirit says you have to change your mental. Change your mindset. Change your mindset, because the total opposite can come around. The total opposite can come around. You can have paradise. You can have somebody that actually wants to love and support you. Trust in the Most High. We have reconciliation. So there's a possibility that somebody from your recent past may try to come back. I don't know if you want this, because, I mean, you know, sometimes exes can be like taking back trash, and that's not something we do out here. But that's going to be up to you. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. The best thing I can tell somebody in regards to, you know, an ex returning is changed behavior says everything. And this is why I have no judgment for people who do choose to take back an ex. But like I said, the key phrase here is change behavior, because patterns don't lie. And people, we are, just as much as we are flawed and we're capable of making mistakes, we are also capable of changing. We are also capable of becoming a better version. If I know that last week I snapped at somebody, I can say, you know what, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I should not have acted that way. It's unacceptable, and it's not going to happen again. And I don't do that behavior again. Right? So then I'm changing my attitude. I'm changing my behavior. Well, the person I snapped at can be like, oh, I'm not dealing with her no more. She got a whole attitude. But that's part of me being human. That's part of me being flawed. I can choose to change that behavior, or I can choose to continue in that pattern of being, you know, in that type of energy. But it's up to me. We have broken, damaged heart. Trust has been lost. And this is something that Spirit is really calling at you, Queen, to really work out, because you've been broken in a lot of connections. You've been broken in a lot of connections, and so you don't really trust going forward. But you have to have a certain amount of trust in a relationship in order for it to work. You have to have faith. You have to have enough faith in the person you're dealing with to know, okay, this person is committed to the relationship. This person really does love me, because I can see it by his actions. I can see it in the things that he says and does. Says and does. Both. We got to have both. This person is showing me that they're about the relationship. Vibrations. Picking up on each other's frequencies. Yeah. So Spirit is saying continue to use your intuition going forward when it comes to, in regards to love and relationships, because it's going to guide you as to what you need to do from there. What choices you should make from there. Just so you know. We'll see. So for those of you guys who are interested in shadow work, let me know. Either you can comment on this live, follow me on Instagram, DM me, what have you. You're once welcome, Queen Love. I'm going to be working on more soulmate connections, divine counterparts, messages. I will still tag the videos under Twin Flames and Soulmates, because that's what everybody wants to tag them under. So that's what we gonna roll with that. But I will do more relationship readings. So for the people who are wanting them. But my main focus is on healing and moving forward, removing blockages, cutting ties with toxicity, and understanding your worth. All right. Becoming who you want to become. Accomplishing the goals that you want to accomplish, whether that's financial, career, love, whatever those goals are. Health and well-being, mental health, physically healthy, eating healthier, taking care of the body, that type of thing. Okay, so just to recap before I hop off of here, we were talking about cord cutting, right? Soul ties and this type of thing. Specifically, if you're watching this and you have children with someone that you have a soul tie with, please make sure you set boundaries, because especially if you're a woman and the person you're dealing with is a man, men know exactly what they're doing. He's going to try to Slide his way in your DMs so that you don't forget about him. He's gonna make a scene. He's gonna want to try to come in the house. Just because you have a child together does not give him the right, if you are no longer in a relationship, to just come in and do whatever he wants. That's where you have to set boundaries in order for you to cut that cord. You have to let him know, sir, this is strictly business. You're coming in to pick up your child, and you can bring him back after he's been with you, whatever the designated amount of time is. Bring him back. You have to treat it as a transaction. We are no longer in a relationship. I wish you well. Be cordial. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, sir. Thank you for dropping little Jeremy off. Thank you for dropping him back off. Can you please make sure that all the shoes and clothes that I packed in his bag are in here? Thank you, appreciate it. Like, you have to be able to set those boundaries, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to cut the cord. He's going to come up with the foolery. And then you're going to just repeat the toxic cycle again, because you're seeing him and then you get in your feelings because you miss him, and you start going through the memories and all this stuff. When you cut ties, you cut ties. If you have to use a liaison, you have to use a family member to say, hey, you can come pick your child up over at my mom's house. I will drop him off at 4:30. You can come pick him up at 4:30. He can be back Monday evening at 5 p.m. Those are the arrangements. So you do not even have to see the person, because when you see the person, it triggers you. It triggers you to automatically start thinking about, listen, we don't need all of that. Like I said, if you're cutting cords, cut the cord. Cut the cord, do a releasing ceremony, ground and protect your energy, whatever you need to do. Take a spiritual bath, okay, to cleanse your aura so that you can get the person out of your system. That was specifically for people who have kids, because it's a little bit more difficult when you have kids than it is when you don't. Because if I don't have any obligation with you, it's a hell of a lot easier for me to just cut you off. But I have to be willing to do it. I have to be the one to just get rid of all the contact information, pictures, all that. Just get rid of it. All right. So that has been my little discussion. We'll be live again tomorrow night for readings. So if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow night at 7, unless something changes. And until next time, love you guys.